Okay. Um, I was gonna try to make some content about something tonight, but instead I just put some things in the community channel. But I was gonna talk about the Puppy Bowl because the Puppy Bowl was incredible. It's basically like this pre-event that happens where there's like two teams of puppies. There's blue and orange, and they just compete in like with a ball, and they try to get the ball like back and forth. So me and my kittens were watching that. It was very entertaining. There was one very tall Doberman on the blue team. 5 or 6 times he made the track. I mean, he got like 4 or 5 feet with the ball, so we were all rooting for him. He didn't make it across the finish line, but he got real far, and he was really cute. Um, I think this year many of the puppies they were more interested in receiving hugs from the bystanders in the audience. So there's a lot of that. There were a few fights. But we had two referees to break it up, and there was some gender fluidity because we had like a female referee and a male referee. So I was very proud. But let's stop the bullshit because we got Act Two by Beyonce tonight, and that's the only thing that really matters. Wow. Okay. Also, I just thought it was really funny because I was like talking to my like assistant manager, and I was like, "Oh, do you watch football?" And she was like, "No." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, me either." But I'm gonna watch the Puppy Bowl. And then we were kind of we talked a little bit about Usher because I shared Tanya's video and I all the beginning stuff until it got to the point where we're talking about Usher's halftime show. Like I said this and then she kind of totally agreed with me. Usher's giving grandpa. And I can't take grandpa at the Super Bowl seriously. Like I got to be honest, I just don't care. Like Usher is not a sex symbol to me. So, I don't know. I don't have it to give. I can't. I just also like I said when Usher did that thing where he pretended to bring Beyonce out. To me, he lost access to his like VIP Renaissance pass, and I kind of wasn't really on the Usher train after that. I will say though, he's had a lot of hits. I have no idea what teams are playing the game or anything like that, or I don't think Rihanna went to the Super Bowl, so I yeah, there were no celebrities that I care about who were there. So yes, okay. So Beyonce basically dropped. How does? Oh, okay. So 16 Carriages is the song, bro. I don't know. Okay, I feel so dumb right now because Herbie Revelis basically. I'm so mad. Okay, I'm actually gonna make this the thumbnail because this is hilarious. 16 Carriages is like the song that was dropped from Act Two. Now, I thought that Herbie found the whole Act Two with like 16 tracks. I read over this way too quick and I kept refreshing in Apple Music. Herbie probably thinks I'm a fucking idiot. This is so funny because I was literally like, it's not on Apple Music. It's not on Apple Music. This is giving self-titled because like you have to be there. Like if you were there when self-titled dropped, like I was at work when self-titled dropped. Like I was working in a retail store, self-titled dropped, and all I know was like it was like we were closing. It was like 8 o'clock. It was like pretty near close. Like I think we closed at 10, or it might have been like it was like 8 o'clock. The store wasn't that busy. All I know, I was working at Uniqlo actually, bro. We closed that store down and everybody went into the break room. And for like a whole 5 minutes, we just tried to figure out what was happening. It was like, wait, Beyonce just dropped an album. Oh my god, what's happening? And there's like one track that we kept listening. That shit was so funny. It was so funny. It was so funny. Like there's that Beyonce quote, right? It's like, do you know where you were when that digital dropped? Like, actually, yes. I was like at home thinking about the Puppy Bowl, okay, when we got the announcement for Act Two. Okay, so 16 Carriages is actually a song And Beyonce is bigger than the Super Bowl. Like, legitimately, nobody cares about that game. But we definitely. I don't know it. I don't, okay. And so yes, I also want. So okay, I listened to the first track that dropped by Beyonce, which is that Texas one. But I think let's talk about 16 Carriages for a second, just because I feel like it's like an ode to being a black woman. I feel like that's kind of what she was getting at, which I thought was very cute. Not just very cute. It's very like she's talking about how she's like we're always working. She's working so hard, and she's just working so hard. It seems like kind of a part two of Break My Soul, right? Like Beyonce actually encouraged a lot of black women to leave the workforce, which I do think is a good thing. Because bro, like black women do not get a break. Like y'all don't understand. Like there are so many just trash ass black men who have black women doing all the work while they literally are. It's what's her face's husband who's like I'm the prize. They really feel like that. And if they're the prize, the women are not the prize. And because black women are not the prize, then like they don't get any of the things. They don't get the dresses. They don't get the to stay at home. They don't get the money. They don't even get the fucking wedding dress. Just nothing. They don't get anything. And I think Beyonce is kind of like getting at that. And I think it's a story that hasn't really been explored yet. So I'm actually really excited to unpack Act 3. I don't know if I can wait really until March 29th. She dropped a lot tonight. It was like a video trailer for it, which I definitely think you should watch. But like, I need to talk for a second about Heated because I've got beef. Like, Renaissance was great. Like I said, like Renaissance had great writers, Renaissance had great tracks, has great tracks. That is a great album. Straight up. But also Heated and Thick, Pure Honey, like I need visuals for that. I need visuals for Heated or like I'm gonna get heated. Like I need visuals for Heated. Heated is so good. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Like I think y'all haven't like have y'all heard Heated in the way that like I've heard Heated? It's so good. It's so good. I want visuals for Heated. All I want for my birthday is visuals for Heated. Y'all weren't there. I don't think y'all were on this channel. Y'all weren't subscribed because I made visuals for Heated. I'll share them. You can watch them if you want. They were really good because I was like feeling myself. But finally something that happened today that we can like add to the calendar and talk about because it was getting like mad boring with like I don't. Okay, why? Anyway,